recently we got to go to Anime Expo and got access to see an exclusive full scene from the upcoming One Piece live action Netflix adaptation, and it was beautiful. It was so cool to see a full scene from the show outside of the trailer. Of course, that's not the only news that came out of Anime Expo. It was also announced that the Japanese voice actors are going to be dubbing the live action adaptation as well. All that and more coming up. But first, let's talk about this scene. We got to see one of 5 scenes, and the scene that we got to see was based on chapter 8 of the manga titled Nami, where we see Emily Rudd fooling bamboozling members of the Buggy Pirates. And we also get to see some of her cartography skills. Her wardrobe, her outfit is based on some early Nami concept art. We'll put a photo up, specifically with the like orange and red legging. And speaking of Nami, when this video releases, it'll be Nami's birthday. So happy birthday, Nami. Seeing this full scene made me understand the tone and the pacing of the show so much more than from having just seen the trailer. The way this shot opens, and I have the chapter pulled up here too, or the way that this scene opens rather, I mean, is almost like identical. Nami is hanging over the edge of this boat, this small boat, and she's passed out. She looks like she's dehydrated. She looks like she's in need of some help, and there are some Buggy Pirates. In this scene, there are 2. In the manga, I think there's 3 people, but in the scene, there are 2. And she basically tricks them into helping her so that she can take their ship and their treasure.
That's the thing I like about Nami's character. Like, she knows that these are pirates. They're not going to just help you out of the kindness of their heart,
sure,
which they
absolutely.
don't. They go on her ship because they see a pirate chest, because she's pretending to hide something because she knows that they'll want it more.
Yeah.
So she's like, it's nothing. So then they open it, and by the time they open it, she's already on their ship.
Yeah.
Emily's acting was so funny because that's what Nami does, right? She's like an actor in some way, I guess.
Yeah.
Where she's like, oh please, like, help me,
Yeah.
I'm gonna die, like my crew, and they're like, oh, like they totally buy it. They totally believe it. And it really just reminded me of seeing her too in the manga in that moment.
Yeah.
And it just took me back.
The 2 Buggy Pirates that we get to see too are just, I think, underling pirates. They're not big characters, but
their costumes are
are so fucking cool, man. One of them is sporting, of course, the same like Buggy Jolly Roger that we got to see at the Tadum event.
And it was on their ship
and we got to see it on the ship as well. But their outfits, their vibe, their energy, I mean, it does feel super piratey in a way that I really hoped it would. And you do get to see just the open sea. You feel the scale a lot more. Mm-hmm. And again, Emily kills it. Her acting, I mean, she is on point, and getting to see that character like breathe and do more in this scene than just in the trailer. She really does encapsulate Nami, like really selling the cat burglar like side of her. She's fantastic. And the Buggy Pirates that we got to see were fantastic. And again, the direction, the cinematography, like it opens on a very tight shot of her. It's almost out of focus, and then it comes into focus.
Yeah, it's really cool. Yeah, she's coming to you, and the boat's kind of moving, and you see that and feel that like you're on the boat too. And I just wanted to shout out to like the boat. Nami's on a little like ship, like a sailboat or like a paddle boat.
Yeah.
But they had their own like little mini boat.
Yeah.
And that was
she's on a small boat. They're like on a mid-size.
Yeah, but that was awesome to see too. It looked amazing.
Once she gets on the boat, she opens up a book of her hand-drawn maps, and they look incredible.
I mean, all the details, you could just feel it.
And again, the actual like wear and tear of the boats too, like it all feels very, very real. Very, very real. And again, just the energy that the Buggy underlings kind of bring. I mean, it just works.
All that was missing for them to say like, hello, puppet. Like, that's the only thing that was missing from the scene. No, I'm just kidding. But this was just an awesome introduction, obviously in the manga and also in the live action. Like, I was sold on Nami in reading this. I was sold on Nami watching this.
And it's really, really cool to see the show sticking to that same idea of using concept art cover pages.
Yeah, I overheard Matt talking at the booth, and I think it was Cole, and they were talking about, oh yeah, obviously that was concept art. That was really cool. Like, I was kind of shocked. And then Matt goes, Cole, do you know who I am? And in that moment, I was like, yep.
Shout out Matt, dude.
And he's making those calls. And just that tiny detail is just like the biggest tip of your straw hat you can give to any One Piece fan. So
yeah, dude. I mean, it's the love. It's the love. And you can feel the love all the way from Matt, to the actors, to everybody else working on this production, like the costume designers, set designers, directors. Like you feel the love throughout. It's absolutely insane because this show and live action adaptation is built different. Having only seen one scene, it's built different.
It's very difficult to try to express why I feel, and I think so many other people feel like this is the one to, like, quote unquote break the curse. This is the one that just everything, the energy, like you said, from the people making it to the cast to the crew to everything involved. It just feels right. It just feels good. Reliving One Piece at all, whether it be rereading, but now it's going to be, we're able to watch these scenes again live action. It was just so much fun.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest part for me. Like, oh, like, I remember this.
Yeah. The overall experience was so fun. They take you into this room. They really set the tone. There's ambiance.
The
they
ambiance
take your
was,
phones. They make you put your phones in a little bag. And we actually received these live action straw hats as well.
I was going to say, this isn't just like a fashion statement I wanted to do. Like, no, these are really high quality straw hats.
Real.
I was shocked. I mean, they got a little suede on here. They got a little texture. Like, this is like definitely obviously based off of Inaki's hat in the live action too. But I was just like, wow, like, this is amazing. The whole booth in general was like so well done.
Yes.
Well put together. I did love how they were interchanging scenes throughout the day. I think it was like on a time basis.
Right. Yeah.
So I liked that too. So you could say like, oh, I already watched this scene. I'm going to, come back. And if you come back, it could be another one.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of lottery, right?
Yeah.
I think there were 5 initially, and towards the end of the day, I believe they added an additional scene. So 6 scenes in total. Theoretically, you could see one and then re-queue in line and see another one. But there was also a chance that you could see the same scene again.
So it's very cool for people that are there all 4 days.
Yeah.
So then you can like try your luck.
Yeah.
We were there one day, so we got to see just that scene.
Right.
But I mean, I was fed. I was full.
I was stuffed.
She ate.
Yeah.
She slayed.
Yeah.
And the overall experience in general, like meeting so many awesome creators, talking about it, watching it immediately after, it was just like,
yeah, it's so cool too. I mean, just a little bit more on the experience. Not only do you go into this room, but they take a photo of you and you get a little like photo card. What is it called? Like when you like the photos that you get at the fair, like a photo booth, like a strip.
Yeah,
you get a photo strip of you and everybody that you're in that room with.
And I think it was like 2 pictures before, and then I think they took pictures maybe like while we were reacting.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
Because I look at it and it's like, we're all like, yeah, posing for the camera, and then the 2 after is just us like we have like a completely different vibe. All of us are like so focused because I didn't want to miss anything.
Yeah, no.
I was like hyper engaged. I was like,
yeah,
heavy breathing and everything.
Yeah, but it was so cool. Everybody who was working the booth was so nice and genuinely also like excited about what we were going to be seeing.
Yeah.
The energy was great. And I do envy, the people who got to see multiple scenes. And from what we've kind of heard, some of the other scenes, I mean, I think I only heard one other scene that was shown, and it was Luffy versus Alvida. Now, the scene that we saw didn't have a lot of action in it, which was totally fine, but I would have really liked to see that scene.
I wonder if it was an extension of what we saw in the trailer with Kobe, Alvida.
Probably.
Because I want to see more Kobe too.
Absolutely.
Just hearing about it being a thing shown to people, I'm so jealous. I'm going to ask everyone who saw it. Like, tell me all the details. Can I open my finger and like have like cables and then we like intertwine and then I'm like, okay, I saw it already.
Yeah, that's the thing too. I'm sure other people will be talking about it online, especially people who have seen other scenes than the one that we got to see. But it was truly a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful experience. Like, again, down to the scene itself, but also the booth, the people working the booth. Even, getting the straw hat, the live action straw hat, seeing Inaki come on screen before the clip even played or the scene even played, and just, telling us that we're about to see something really cool.
Yeah.
It was an absolute delight. I just can't tell you guys like how much of a treat we're in for. That wasn't all the One Piece related news that we got that day. We also
it was One Piece. One Piece fans were eating at AX. It was One Piece. It was One Piece time. So many, just like general cosplayers too.
Yeah.
I mean, just around. But yeah, that's not all.
Yeah, we
were pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, we went to. We were able to go to the Netflix panel. Where we saw a lot of other things that we'll talk about on our community live show that we do on Wednesday. So subscribe if you're not subscribed so you don't miss that. Yes. We'll talk about everything that we saw there. We saw like Pokemon Concierge stuff, Pluto stuff, Zom 100 live action stuff. I mean, the list goes on. So stay tuned for that live stream on Wednesday.
Full fursuit Legoshi.
I mean, we have
a lot to talk about.
A lot to talk about.
A lot to discuss.
But another thing that's been circling a lot on Twitter and the internet in general is the announcement that the Japanese voice actors are going to be doing the dub for the live action. Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
Yeah, it just makes the most sense. It makes the most sense.
I'm going to watch both. Both, dude.
Well, it was funny because, yeah, it's insane that that's going to happen. But also, we got confirmation, too, that Taz and also Inaki are going to be doing the Spanish dub of the show as well.
They're working hard. Putting in work. Putting in work.
These people do not play. And we got to see a lovely scene, not a scene, but a moment between Inaki and meeting
Mayumi Tanaka.
Mm-hmm. That was so cute. I love that.
Seeing Mayumi Tanaka, place the straw hat on Inyaki's head, passing the torch, if you will, was powerful, wholesome, sweet, and so meaningful. Seeing that surrounded by One Piece fans was moving, dude. You could just feel again between the two of them such a connection and affinity for one another, a respect, like Inaki, of course, like giving so much respect. It was a beautiful moment, man. And I'm kind of not kidding. I'm going to watch both. Imagine, because I love all of the actors. All of the actors are absolutely incredible. And so I want to watch their performances. But you can't tell me that seeing live action One Piece with the canon anime voice actors isn't going to be a whole fucking different experience. Yeah. It's going to take it to the next level. So I'm watching both. There were so many other One Piece related things that happened there that day as well. We got to see some of the Netflix live action figures that are coming out, One Piece figures that are coming out, and so many other things that, again, for the sake of keeping this video short, concise, we'll talk about on our community live. But yeah, dude, it's an amazing time to be a One Piece fan, okay? The manga's coming back from its month-long hiatus. Live action is 60 days away, August 31st. It's Nami's birthday. We're going to be getting Gear 5 soon. We're all going to be doing a reverie hosted by King Recon on July 8th that we'll be a part of and are very fortunate and lucky and grateful to be a part of on July 8th. So don't miss that either. So many good One Piece things coming soon. The hype train isn't stopping. Okay, the C train is a chugging. So yeah, shout out to everybody that we got to hang out with at the con. Shout out to Matt, Owen, shout out to Randy, Chrissy, Roger, Artur, Cole, Reagan. Thank you guys for making us feel so welcome.
Yeah.
This community, this One Piece community in general, but the One Piece YouTube community is such a welcoming and kind and beautiful community. So yeah, we are so grateful that we got to be a part of this day, share this day with everybody. You guys are the absolute fucking best. The only thing I want to say before we get out of here is that we will be reacting, of course, to all of these episodes. August 31st obviously can't come soon enough. So again, please make sure to subscribe so that you don't miss that and we can all share this incredible once-in-a-lifetime experience together. The only thing, I guess, left to do now is to get out of here on our outro that is always the same and never changes, which today, Mehgan, is...
Happy birthday, Nami!
You got it. Absolutely. Thank you for watching. Thank you for any and all ways that you show your support. And until next time, happy birthday, Nami! And we'll see you on the 31st. Best believe.
Yeah.
We'll see you on the 31st, baby, reacting to all the episodes. Is that too much?